And we're back, Human Nuggets here with some more Modern Warfare 2 content for you today. We got the RAAL MG finished out to the 1,000 kills, so we can go ahead and chuck that charm on there for it. And here's the loadout I was using. We got the Bruin Q900 grip wrap, tuned in for sprinter fire and ADS speed. The 50 round belt mag, the ported DZ38 muzzle attachment, tuned in for gun kick control and recoil smoothness. The FSS LV laser, tuned in for sprinter fire and ADS speed, and a slimline optic, tuned in ADS speed, and I like it just a bit closer, but that one there's completely up to you. Also, if you're planning on doing a more stationary kind of playstyle with an LMG, like most people tend to do, I would not chuck the 50 round belt mag on. You will run out of ammo quite quickly. To begin with, fuck off. Oh, I'm gonna be dealing with that all match. But yeah, to begin with, when I was using this gun, I was also doing the hipfire LMGs, mastery calling card, or prestige, whatever the fuck they're called. The ones you unlock by leveling up. But yeah, so I was trying to get hipfires with, and I was like, oh, this gun's pretty garbage. Remembering that it used to be one of the better LMGs. And then when I started actually using it instead of trying to be just hip firing all the time. He fucking mortared straight. But yeah, once I started actually using it, ADSing and allowing myself to have its full... Fuck, I timed it wrong. Its full scope of potential, it's a very good gun. So it was a lot of fun to hang around with. I still don't like LMGs too much because they don't really pertain to my playstyle. In that, like, even if you have an aggressive loadout with them, they're still on the slower side. So like, managing to have any kind of fun at all, I was kind of surprised with. I thought I was going to have to kind of change up and slow down my pace. Which, like, you do have to a bit. It's, you know, it's a class of weapon where you have to be a bit slower and more methodical. But I was thinking I might actually have to, like, you know, use the cover around the map more like, all the time, as opposed to just more frequently. Fuck. But yeah, because I didn't change the build when I was trying to get hip fires. I was just kind of like, oh, well, I'm using the gun. I'll just try and get hip fires. And I should have built another loadout for it, because, ADS and recoil control are both increased with the attachments I put down. If you pay attention to the sliders in the creator class screen, there's no red. Everything is green or equal to how it started, which is a rare occurrence. But the sliders also don't mean jack shit. It's also not that great for taking down score streaks. With the normal ammo, a full magazine, which, like, I haven't managed to get one out, but a full magazine will not take down a VTOL. Which is quite disappointing, because they're, unless they've been buffed, they're not the hardest score streak to take down, and it's just, like, unloading. I get that I have the smaller magazine on as well, but it just makes it feel like you're not using a powerful weapon when, well, an LMG is a fucking light machine gun. It's got power. I also have finished the trophy event apart from the 1,000 1000 trophy calling card. I just went through, now that the final like row has been unlocked, I just went through and got everything else. Yeah, nothing overly interesting got added. I am happy that the Woody SUV skin finally has a way to unlock it, because I thought that it was a kind of cool skin. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have stopped firing. But a kind of cool skin for the car, and you know, it's been in the screen since launch, but there was no way to get it, and I tried googling a few times how to get it. Same with I don't know how to get the Junker Chic either. There's not much like documented on the internet about that. Fuck off. Alright, I can't be too pissed. I do shit like that to people all the time. Like half the time I won't even be trying to reload or anything, it's just the at least when I'm doing it, it's usually trying to get an execution off. But the executions just don't work sometimes. Like they'll be facing just like slightly wrong. Oh, sorry buddy. The spawns in this game are still fucking atrocious. Like, yeah, spawning people in front of you, spawning you in front of other people. Like, I got spawned in my own Molotov cocktail's fire once, so I just immediately died as soon as I spawned. And yes, it wasn't like someone else's Molotov, because it came up with just the Molotoving myself thing in the kill feed. You spawn in your own fucking mortar strike zones all the time, all that kind of shit. It's just... I don't know how the system is, but it's been shit the entire life cycle of this game so far. It was in Modern Warfare 2019 as well. That's why... well, one of the reasons why I liked Cold War more. I actually really liked Cold War. I spent the entire life cycle of that game, and then Vanguard as well, playing zombies and quickscoping with the Pellington. But yeah, you can see here the final week's unlocked. You don't even need to get the, like, you can miss 3 things, I think, and still get the second mastery skin, which, you know, isn't great, isn't terrible. It looks like one of the ones they had in a bundle. They just had like 2 lenses instead of 3 or 4, I think. But yeah, this gun though, definitely give it a whiz. Even if you don't use my loadout, it's a fun gun. And with that, I'll leave it there for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.